Hey movie lovers, ever seen Breathless? Let's dive into this wild neon-soaked ride from the 80s. So Breathless came out on May 13th, 1983, directed by Jim McBride, the guy who did Great Balls of Fire. This flick is a remake of that super influential French movie from 1960. But forget black and white Paris. This one is all about flashy, crazy LA vibes. You've got Richard Gere as Jesse Lujack. He's a cocky, rock and roll obsessed drifter who can't sit still. Valérie Kaprisky is Monica, the French exchange student who just can't quit him, no matter how much trouble he brings. Oh, and there's a supporting cast too, like John P. Ryan as the annoyed cop on their tail, and Art Metrano. The movie runs 100 minutes, so not too long, and heads up, it's rated R. What's the backstory? Godard's original was all jump cuts, handheld cameras, and French existential cool. But in this American update, it's all hot pink neon, comic books, Jerry Lee Lewis on the soundtrack, and sun-blasted LA. Basically, Breathless 83 takes what made the original fresh and turns it way up. Here's the deal. Jesse, Gere, steals a Porsche, accidentally shoots a cop, and bolts from Vegas to LA. He finds Monica, the girl he's obsessed with, and tries to talk her into running away to Mexico. She isn't sure. She's torn between his wild energy and her regular life dreams. Meanwhile, the cops are closing in. The whole thing spirals and, spoiler alert, Monica ends up calling the cops on Jesse. In true outlaw fashion, he's shot down after one last act of defiance, declaring his love for her as he falls. What makes this one stand out? First off, Jesse is all about comic books. Silver Surfer fans, this one's for you. Flashy shirts and non-stop movement. Gere plays him as pure wild energy, almost completely out of control. Where the original was all moody black and white, this version pops with neon, pastels, and 1980s style. Think sunglasses at night, palm trees, and loud shirts. The music? Pure rock and roll swagger, with Jerry Lee Lewis's Breathless leading the charge and a score by Jack Nitzsche that's all electric guitar. Did people love it? Hate it? When Breathless dropped, critics were split. Some thought it was a pointless remake, but guys like Roger Ebert actually loved Gere's manic energy and the movie's bold style. It wasn't a box office smash, around $19 million globally, but it definitely made a mark. And you know what? It's grown into a cult classic. Fans now dig it for its wild visuals, over-the-top performances, and perfect 80s mood. Richard Gere turns it all the way up. This was prime Gere, coming off American Gigolo and An Officer and a Gentleman. In Breathless, he goes all out as Jesse. He's unpredictable, always moving, always acting on impulse. Way different from the French version's cool vibe. This Jesse is pure adrenaline. Valérie Kaprisky? She was just 20 and perfectly cast as Monica, the classic love interest caught up in something way over her head. For a minute, it looked like she'd blow up in Hollywood, but she mostly kept her career in Europe. Is it a must-watch? Look, Breathless 1983 is an awesome example of how the 80s remixed classic films, loud, colourful, and totally extra. Fans of Gere say it's one of his wildest, and for cult cinephiles, it's a must-see slice of 80s style. Bottom line, if you want something loud, bold, and drenched in neon, with wild romance and even wilder choices, check out Breathless. It's a stylish, doomed love story that only could have happened in the 80s. Have you seen Breathless? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit subscribe for more movies of the 80s.